Man, and it is another Saturday. So much to prepare for and watch out for. This week, you see exactly what's going on. Someone did mention medications coming in at it. Even with tomatoes, this is not usual. I mean, I know we be low over here in my parts of New Jersey, but hey family, welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday, so first of all, happy Saturday. Hopefully you all had an amazing week and would enjoy this weekend as well. So happy Saturday. Welcome along to our news, comments, and reports. This is Shauna, and I'm officially checking in over here at Moments with Us. You all check in. Let us know where you're watching from and how you are doing. Of course, I'm checking in from northern New Jersey. And man, oh man, sometimes when I check in, and of course I'm checking in from New Jersey, I used to get the comments like, oh man, you need to try to get up out of New Jersey. So when y'all checking in, of course, let us know what state you're in, how you're loving it, and do you plan to relocate in the near future? So a few things to discuss today, as we will be discussing certain recalls. I believe there's some certain closures. They talking about the World War III is already happening. Is it happening? We're not too sure until we actually see it right here in our face, because they not that truthful with us anyway, right? So yeah, definitely so much to discuss. One thing that I can say before we dive deep into the reports, if you are shopping, please pay attention. Stock up on your canned good items. I'm seeing this in multiple stores, at least in my area. Some people did already come through and say, well, it sounds like it's regional, because in my state, you know, we don't have these type of shortages, at least in their area of their state. They don't have those type of shortages. But the issue is this can spread. And if there is talks about a World War III, or if it's really happening, you want to stay prepared and have these things on hand. So please watch out for those canned good items. Pay attention when you are shopping. Go down that canned goods section. Look at the canned meats, from fish, from beef, from chicken to tuna, whatever. Look at the canned meat. And then watch out for them vegetables. Canned vegetables have been so thin. I recently did a video. I'm not too sure if I uploaded it yet. I've been behind, guys. I've been so behind. And honestly, I've just been so stressed out. I'm not gonna lie. So from canned vegetables, canned fruit, canned meats, all have been looking a little bit too thin for my comfort on the shelves. So y'all know what? You gotta grab a little extra this and an extra that when you are shopping. Even chicken broth, but honestly speaking, chicken broth, beef broth, broth in general, something you can make at home. But broth in general usually it's really low on the shelves, like right before holiday season. And y'all know we already in November. Wow. So broth in general have been low lately. So definitely, guys, watch out for those canned goods. If you have not started stockpiling those canned goods, definitely stockpile. If you are a family, I'm just putting some information out there. If you are a family and you do receive things like food stamps, and you do have children 5 and under, most states do offer WIC, which is a Woman, Infant, and Children nutrition program, where you can qualify for, if you qualify for food stamps, you're going to qualify for WIC. So why not maximize those benefits? Get your WIC, because what WIC do is they actually provide the fruits and vegetables. And if you don't want the fresh fruits and vegetables, you can actually get it in a can and you can stockpile it. They provide things like dry beans, great for the stockpile as well. Canned milk, if you don't want the, the cold milk, definitely some great items. So if you are, like I said, if you are a family, you do receive food stamps, 9 times out of 10, you can qualify for that WIC if your state offer it as well. Why not? But you have to be pregnant, breastfeeding, and or have children 5 and under, at least in my state. Definitely look it up. So it's just WIC. I'm gonna put the name right here, WIC, WIC, and look to see what you needed to qualify. But definitely time to get those canned goods. Definitely time to go back and check on your stockpile and make sure you have everything that you do need. We're almost 5 minutes into the video, so I do want to get started on these reports. But I really wanted to put that out there because things are not looking good, at least in my stores. Pushing in all of them clothing items and accessories and stuff like that. And the food items, especially the shelf-stable food items, are shrinking on the shelves. Literally, it's like it's disappearing. But it is November too. I'm going to take that into account. It is. People are preparing for the holidays. But people prepare for the holidays every year. It don't never look this bad. So, yes, guys, let's jump right into it. So if you are new here and you find yourself enjoying today's video and you want to become part of the family, all you have to do is press that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you will not miss an upload. All right, so another rice and recall, so a vegetable recall update as the FDA sets top risk level. And guess what, y'all? This recall include the bacteria, what? Listeria. Once again. So Wisconsin-based company Jack and Green Sprouts Inc. voluntary recall 5-ounce packages of its alfalfa and alfalfa onion sprouts after routine testing found the products could be contaminated with listeria. So it was actually recalled earlier this month, and the products have now been given a class 1 risk classification. And of course, this is the highest risk level and is issued when there is a reasonable probability that the use of or exposure to a product could cause serious adverse health consequences or even death. And here we are, which can potentially be fatal for those in at-risk groups, newborns, pregnant people, adults over 65, and those with weakened immune systems. So the following products have been recalled: alfalfa, lot number 048 and 777, with expiration dates ranging between September 18th and 25th of 2024. Some people do freeze these items, so you might have it in your freezer. Watch out, and watch out. Also, lot number 300, expiration date of October 9th, 2024. Also, lot number 246, expiration date of October 11th, 2024. I never even used this stuff, but hey, some of you might have. Alfalfa and onion, lot number 300, expiration date of October 9th, 2024. Here's what it looked like out of packaging on a plate. In total, 9,580 units are subject to the recall. These were distributed to grocery stores across, listen up, Iowa, Michigan, and Wisconsin. And anyone who has purchased 5-ounce packages of alfalfa and alfalfa onion sprouts are urged to discard it and return it to the place of purchase for a full refund. So they didn't show us what the packaging actually looked like. If it does, I don't know if it's pre-packed. So let's see if we can actually find what the packaging look like to make it easier for all of us. Pre-packed, here it is. I did found it. Jack in the Garden Sprouts. If you do have it, definitely toss it out. Take it back to the store for a refund if you still have it. Like I said, some people do freeze these items as well. So there's a possibility for them to still have it. They have the alfalfa and onion here. The alfalfa again. Content current as of 10/4/2024. Foodborne illness here. We did state of states already there. And that is actually pretty much it. So once again, here's the packaging of what it looked like. Possibly could have picked it up. If you did, toss it out. Because listeria is definitely traveling through the food community, basically. And it's basically contaminating everything. Everything is being contaminated with listeria right about now. So if it's not contaminated, it's definitely mislabeled. So the International Delight recalls more than 10,000, yes, I said it, more than 10,000 coffee creamers across 13 states. So what's happening with International Delights, there's 0 sugar coffee creamers, which I'm going to state in a second, actually contain sugar. So it's not supposed to contain sugar. These particular ones do. So They recalled more than 10,000 bottles of International Delight coffee creamers for misbranding. The recall impacts the International Delight Home Alone Peppermint Mocha Zero Sugar coffee creamer because it was labeled as zero sugar, but it does in fact contain sugar. So if you did consume this International Delight coffee creamer recently, and you like, this coffee creamer tastes too good to be true, it don't have that aftertaste of the zero sugar or anything like that. It just tastes like some good old coffee creamer. Well, that's because it possibly actually did contain that sugar, because if you recently bought it and you know in fact how it's supposed to taste versus when you recently tried it, yeah, it might have contained that sugar. So definitely, that's really not a good thing. So the mislabeled coffee creamer was recalled on October 12th from all stores in Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Mississippi, New Mexico, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, and Wisconsin. So International Delight didn't share the lot number for the recalled coffee creamer, but it did call out that the recall impacts all peppermint mocha zero sugar creamers with the best by date of February 25th, 2025. So even if they did state that lot number, what they didn't, it did say that they are recalling all of them from, all of those states recently listed there. So here's exactly what it looked like. And we know when it's like that holiday season, certain creamers are in season and people be buying that stuff up. But yeah. So International Delight's Home Alone holiday creamers have been in stores actually since July. So if you purchase the zero sugar variety from a store in those 13 states anytime in the past 3 months, you'll want to check the Best Buy label. So some people probably use this and maybe, they're diabetic and they notice that their sugar levels have been spiked. And they've been using this daily and they don't know why, because it's zero sugar and they used it before. Well, there you go. Man, that's some serious stuff there. So the recall only impacts the Peppermint Mocha Zero Sugar Creamer. The other Home Alone creamers, including regular peppermint mocha, hot chocolate marshmallow, and frosted sugar cookie, have not been recalled. So there it is. It's actually not zero sugar. It contains sugar. So it's the regular Home Alone coffee creamer in this bottle. It's not zero sugar. So watch out for that. Man, it's like too much to watch out for. Honestly, guys, sometimes I just feel like it is what it is. We can only do but so much, and I'm just keeping it real. That's how I feel. We can only do but so much, because with so much going on and so much to watch out for and trying to be cautious of every little thing, man, it gets in the way. So the USGS warns millions of Americans may be drinking contaminated water. What's not contaminated nowadays? I'm telling you. So according to estimates from a new USGS predictive model, exposure to certain PFAS chemicals may pose health risks. An estimated 71 to 95 million people in the contiguous United States, over 20% of the nation's population, may depend on groundwater, of course, containing detectable levels of per and polyfluoroalkyl substances, which is the PFAS, the reason why they shortened it, for their drinking water. This data, of course, comes from the U.S. Geological Survey study published on October 24. So this model is actually showing that the U.S. water actually is contaminated, which a lot of us already know. So the probability estimates are for the presence of the PFAS in groundwater and do not account for any subsequent actions taken by states. They're saying even though that this water is contaminated with the PFAS occurrence, a lot of states do not account for it. And it's not being treated or filtered out. So health risks and environmental persistence of PFAS, exposure to certain PFAS may lead to adverse health risks in people, according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, are a group of synthetic chemicals used in a wide variety of common applications, from linings of fast food boxes and nonstick cookware to firefighting foams and other purposes. And these are what we call forever chemicals. So yes, forever chemicals are in the water, and it does not break down and can build up over time, making them a concern for drinking water. So a lot of the U.S. population have been consuming, of course, tap water. I mean, people are using it to grow food, getting it straight from the faucet. You got to brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower. Like I said, cook food. Either way, there's really no way around it unless you filtered out everything in your house. And a lot of people in reality do not filter out every single, faucet or the way that they receive their water in their homes. And that's the reality of it all. We can only do but so much. We know that this water is being contaminated. And if you don't know, now you know. But do y'all see what I'm saying? You cannot get away from it. Tap water have the forever chemicals. Bottled water, 99% of bottled water brands contain harmful forever chemicals. So, no matter what you do, no matter what you say, there is no way around a lot of things that's being contaminated unless you're getting it yourself, filtering it yourself, and growing the food yourself, and only eating what you touch and grow. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? And that's just pretty much that. I'm not going to even go deep into this article. Because if you are a person who do keep up with this type of stuff, you already know that bottled waters have been in and out the talks of having those forever chemicals. And I believe that they're saying it's more so, I believe it have to do with like the plastic or something like that. But if I am mistaken, it could just be, the water itself. Because if it's already just that groundwater and that tap water, why wouldn't it be just the water itself in the bottles? Even though this stuff is already supposed to be filtered out and everything, right? So even if it is just the plastic, it's in the water, right? So now it's the water. And it has a lot to do with that plastic. So forever chemicals are forever in a lot of things. Let us know how y'all feel about that. Like I said, there's no way around a lot of stuff. You can only do what you can do. I'm trying to I'm really just out here trying to enjoy my life. And lately, I've been going through a lot, hence why I have not been posting as much as I used to post, which we'll have a little sit down. I'll talk to you guys about it because y'all family, so I'm going to let y'all in a little bit. So let me tell y'all know that there was a recent McDonald's recall. And guess what? They're saying that beef actually is not ruled out from the E. coli recall. But anyhow, that's not what this is about. I just wanted to put that out there. So McDonald's actually is trying to bring back customers. McDonald's did launch a $5 deal, which I'm sure if you do shop at McDonald's, you did see. It is like a biggie bag or something like what Wendy's sell. I think Burger King is doing the same thing. McDonald's done did it too. But McDonald's is also now saying they're trying to bring back those low-income customers, because with these meals, a lot of low-income people can't afford these, and it's put in places. Well, it's hurting places like McDonald's. And I'm not going to say hurting because they still making a whole lot of money. But they're, when they're bringing in their numbers, it's lower than normal. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to possibly start their menu back at $1. So they're trying to do $1 budget-friendly meal bundles, just like the $5 combo. So they're trying to bring back those dollar options. We'll see if they really do it, though. I mean, I don't go to McDonald's much, but, I'm sure somebody will report in, hey, McDonald's, it'll be all over the web. We'll see it in shorts or TikTok or Instagram. McDonald's have this for $1. So we'll definitely see. So they did report on their earnings that their numbers were lower, and they're trying to bring back those lower income shoppers. And then, like I said, they also stated that the beef is not ruled out in that E. coli outbreak. Okay. So North Korea launches new intercontinental ballistic missile designed to threaten the U.S. All right, y'all. Let us know what you think. And I saw another article. They said, I think it was JP. We're already in World War III. If you don't know and you have not been seeing it, because everything is under attack. What happens when you enter a war? Things like food and water and, you know, all these cyber attacks and a lot of stuff start happening. You know, people are not just on a battlefield. They start attacking us from within, from things we use, see, touch, everything. The healthcare, hospitals been under cyber attack. Bank accounts have, you know, bank companies have been, you know, going through cyber attacks and everything. So if you guys don't know, they're saying that we're already facing that World War III. Y'all know about this though? North Korea launching a ballistic missile designed to threaten the U.S.? Are we here? Man, oh man. So what another Saturday. Oh, we gonna have a good weekend anyway, ain't we? We gonna make it do what it do at the end of the day. So let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. That is what it's there for us to communicate and for all of you to communicate with each other. Sometimes we learn a lot of new things in them comments too. So definitely utilize that comment section. Until next time, you all have an amazing rest of your week. And thank you all for spending some time over here at Moments with Us. And until next time, this is Shauna. And I'm officially checking out from Moments with Us. Make sure you all stay prepped, stay blessed, stay safe. And most of all, remain beautiful queens and kings. Love you all. God bless. Peace.